Hey, this is Keish from Nerd for the Culture. I just had a thought. We're all perpetually online, so the algorithm that I seem to have fallen into is this algorithm where, because I'm FBA, Foundational Black American, we're really kind of addressing a lot of things that we haven't talked about as a whole or never even really thought about. Like, we didn't think about how being Black American in our culture really is a culture and how other people get to dictate how not only that we have one, how we engage with it and how we protect it. It came up that a lot of people that grew up here that maybe came from Africa, and when they were growing up, they got made fun of. It's always this same phrase, African booty scratcher. And growing up in the 80s, I'm not going to say that I never heard that because I would be lying. I've heard that plenty of times. What I can't wrap my head around is, are we saying that kids can't crack on each other? Is that what the goal is? I mean, growing up in the 80s, I don't know how it is now. I already did the growing up, so like I don't know what the how the Gen Alpha are and Gen Z are growing up now. But we made fun of each other. What do you think? What are those are? That was a whole thing for like a year. Kids make fun of other kids. If you got called African booty scratcher, I'm not even kidding. One of my nicknames from a family member was Big Draws McGraw because I was plus size. My nickname in my friend group was Fat Friendly because I was nice and big. I went to a school where we wore Doc Martens because it was a multicultural school. I'm mostly white. It was really mostly white, to be honest. I think there was like 8 of us in the whole school that were not black, well, not white. Doc Martens were in, but Doc Martens were expensive. I went to a white school, but I was not rich. So my mom got me the equivalent of some Doc Martens. I would walk down the hallway and it would leave those little black skid marks. They called me train tracks. I think they called it what, Mock Martens. I was like, "Oh my God, Mama! When I go back to school, can I please get those braids, those big braids?" Do you know? As soon as I got on the bus, everybody was cracking on me, doo brown, doo braids, just like made me feel so bad. I took them out. I took them out like a day later. They had the little gold balls on the end and everything. I was so proud of my little braids, and they shaved me off the bus. I say all that to say kids make fun of kids. And that does not mean that we don't have a leg to stand on with how we feel about our treatment and people respecting our culture and setting our boundaries. So, I mean, unless you got called worse than African booty scratcher, I'm sorry, you're going to have to come a little better than that, in my opinion. This has been Keish with Nerd for the Culture.